How y'all doing out there? I just want to say something to my greatest people out there. What's up in the dub? Y'all been missing a girl. I know cause girl I've been doing my own thing, trying to go through some things and seeing things in a different perspective. But to the lovers out there, I want to be real with y'all for a minute. And I want to express something that you need to hear versus of what you have to hear. You can take the advice if you don't. If your instincts tell you something and something don't feel right, and you just met somebody and you want somebody to be allegedly to be faithful to you, loyal to you, remember this. I don't know what it is about young people, but middle-aged people, older people. I experienced to where people will play game on you because they need your energy for other reasons. They'll make things sound so good and they're not willing to change. That's when you start praying to the creator that created you within you, the God consciousness. See, some of you got that M on your hands and you got that crescent moon. You pray and you ask them, what can I need answers? Because I know deep down I love this person. But I feel like that I'm being betrayed in some type of way, because if somebody gets mad about something and you just met them, see, you got to understand something. There's players out there. And some people think I will never get played. That's a lie. Everybody in the beginning get played, because I'm going to tell you why. A lot of men and women, allegedly, they're searching for that perfect love. But the lover hasn't, you just met this person and they don't know you and you don't know them. So they test you. They put you through this test where, people are disloyal. They're going to give you signs. People sometimes will do that to make you feel like there's something wrong with your love so you can walk away from it. And that's because you got a soulmate or a twin flame, and the devil don't want y'all together. So there's people working on that you used to be with want to come back in your life, and they want to put stops to it because they work for the devil. And the devil's assigned to stopping you from going forward to getting that love, to making that next move or changing your life. And so they'll send distractions, someone in to try to stop it. But you don't know if this person's for you. When you first meet them, you got to go through trial and tribulation. Some of you were supposed to been with somebody, but you got tricked by a Jezebel. You got tricked by somebody that came along and made you feel like they was divine because they was carrying divine energy, and they was nothing divine. They was divine only using divine energy, and they would go use that energy. They would put the signature on them, but they're not divine. Straight Jezebel. And you wasn't supposed to be with that person. So when you start to meet the person that you're supposed to be with, they put stuff in your head. That person's got to be cheating. They got to be doing this. I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes you got to teach somebody on how to treat you. Sometimes when they have misused the other one so long, they thought they could do you. I had that happen to me from experience. Came in my life, thought there was something to me, and thought you could treat me like you treat everybody else. No, you cannot. Because I'm the type of person I've always learned as age. See, that's why I said you get older, you will school somebody. I'll put school circles on you because I know the game. I know I've been talked to, I've been sweet talked, and I was naive like young people. They told me, oh, you my love, you everything to me, and I love you. And next minute they were playing me both sides, but they ended up leaving the other one. But it was once I start to wake up and I start praying and I start asking for clarity for my divine team to help me, and they help me to guide me and the God conscious in me. When I prayed, my prayers be heard. And then they go in there and they handle up and they gonna let it be known. And once you messed over this person, you gonna get caught. I don't care what you do, because this person has a tie to you. Even so-called karmics, they may get your money, get the money from the person, and tie their ass up and make them so broke. But that's the high price of being with a Jezebel. They get something out of the deal. Don't get it twisted from keeping you from the true person that you was divinely to be with until you grow up. In other words, you got to take those ass whoopings of being deceived and messing with them karmic loves. And we pay dearly when we mess with karmic loves because they know they get paid dearly. And so they take the money, the house, and your love might be broke but that person married that person. That person took it further after they knew that person wasn't for them, but they was going to replace them with you. This person knew who I was, and he knew who that person was. That person put that juju on you, that magic on you, and you didn't cleanse your energy. You were so naive about believing that what I was trying to put out was false and fake, when at the whole time I was warning you the whole time. So when you lose everything and that person cleaned you out and had them children by you, now you got to deal with this person's drama, this person's lies and deception, because you paid further than it, because you thought you wasn't wanting to listen to the person that you were supposed to be with. And now you want to come back to that person, but it took you to go through those ass whoopings and tear you down, completely tear that ass up, to understand that's not where I told you to be. And you messed over the person I assigned to you. Now you expect this person to come back to you full fat. It don't work like that. This person don't know whether they can trust you. So when you go and you marry them too, you went further with it, trying to be like hurt that person, but you didn't hurt me. And whoever this is, you don't hurt me. I keep telling people I'm not hurt because I had to learn lessons too. I got my ass whooped. You gonna get your ass whooped. But somebody that I used to deal with thought they was the best things to French bread and other things. They could screw you over, do everything to you, and there was nothing you could do about it because they had gifts. But what you didn't know, my gifts were stronger because I stand on what I tell you. See, some people will go and tell you lies and say, "Oh, I'm spiritual," and then they gifts been taken because they owe karma, because they kept testing the waters and screwing up the true love and dogged them out and did their name wrong. Twin Flames got that bad. They will rough your name up. They will talk about you, and that's why the Jezebel have a little advantage, because they want them to attack you. So you will not go back with this person. And this person is going to be so tore up. And when they realize that they got beat up by this Jezebel, took everything from them, to the cleaners, legal matters and all. But they had to, because you wanted it. So then they had to teach you that lesson. Most High teach you a lesson, the Creator. If you want to go there, and I told you who you were supposed to be with, and you dogged that person that you said you're supposed to be with, and then you kept putting spell work on that person, even after the fact y'all was married, and you let your Jezebel was over here putting spell work on your real counterpart, that's even more to let your ass lose. Most High gonna just go with it, because you decide to pick that Jezebel over the one I assigned you with. So that ass whooping is due. So when you come back at that person, you're going to expect that person to take a chance on you, but you didn't take a chance on them. And then you got to earn your way back, and you don't think you have to. I had some that thought they was going to wanted to come and give me HIV and everything. I'd be damned. You forgot I got gifts and you lost yours? Yours is very minimum. When you hit me, it's like a code. It's a call. Like I got a code. That's as far as your magic goes. It don't stick at me. But you steady come towards me because you mad. You can't get mad because you needed that ass whooping to get on straight, because you thought you was a player and you could steal divine energy from all divine people and weigh yourself in it and don't gotta earn it and be with the one because you thought that person wasn't pretty enough, didn't have fancy booties, didn't have, but Most High gave you that person. That's your fault.